In the aftermath of the cyber attack, the 2036 election results became the subject of intense scrutiny and legal challenges. Lawsuits were filed in multiple states, each alleging various forms of electoral malpractice and demanding recounts or annulments. The judicial system was inundated with cases, creating a patchwork of rulings that only deepened the uncertainty. Prominent legal scholars and constitutional experts weighed in on the crisis, debating the implications of the compromised election. The central question was whether the results could be trusted, and if not, what the constitutional remedies might be. Some argued for a complete re-election, while others contended that existing results should be validated with additional safeguards. The Supreme Court found itself at the epicenter of the crisis, with justices divided along ideological lines. Emergency sessions were convened to hear arguments from both sides, but the path to a resolution was fraught with complexity and political bias. As legal battles raged on, the political landscape became a hotbed of maneuvering and opportunism. Politicians from all parties sought to exploit the chaos to advance their own agendas. Some leveraged the situation to call for sweeping reforms, aiming to position themselves as champions of democracy. Others used the crisis to discredit opponents, accusing them of complicity in the cyber attack or of attempting to undermine the democratic process. President Digby "Bud" Taraxia, amidst the turmoil, made strategic moves to consolidate his power. He issued executive orders aimed at securing critical infrastructure and tightening control over communication networks. These actions, while ostensibly for national security, were viewed by many as efforts to suppress dissent and strengthen his grip on the presidency. In Congress, factions formed around various responses to the crisis. Some lawmakers pushed for bipartisan commissions to investigate the attack, while others called for immediate legislative action to address the vulnerabilities. The political maneuvering reached a fever pitch, with alliances shifting and backroom deals becoming the norm. Amidst the legal and political chaos, public outcry for transparency and accountability grew louder. Citizens across the country demanded clarity on the extent of the cyber attack and its impact on the election results. Grassroots movements organized protests, rallies, and digital campaigns, calling for comprehensive investigations and systemic reforms. Journalists and watchdog organizations played a crucial role in amplifying these demands. Investigative reports highlighted flaws in the electoral system and exposed attempts by various actors to manipulate the process. Whistleblowers came forward with damning evidence, further fueling the public's distrust in the establishment. In response to the mounting pressure, President Taraxia announced the formation of an independent commission tasked with investigating the cyber attack and recommending measures to safeguard future elections. This move, while seen as a step in the right direction, was met with skepticism by those who doubted the Commission's impartiality. And now, with the nation teetering on the edge of a constitutional abyss, the integrity of the electoral process, the foundation of American democracy, was in question, and the path to resolution remained uncertain. As the investigation continued and the legal battles played out, the calls for a renewed commitment to transparency and accountability echoed through the halls of power, setting the stage for the next phase of the crisis.